random or snatching on you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got law protection, but if it was like the Wild Wild West again, like some of these third world countries, oh, you appreciate your men.
Because you need men to
protect, and that's my whole point.
The boundaries. Men supposed to protect the boundaries.
You won't be popping that shit and talking about you. I mean, not talking, but acting like you masculine. Acting like you got a pair between your legs.
Thank you.
You wouldn't be acting like that. You would heard me get behind that nigga like, oh shit, that nigga got AR.
Thank you. And you wouldn't even have time to even try to condition yourself to think like that, because you'd be like, yo, men got a savage side to them by nature.
Like Wesley Snipes' part. He was savage in the movie. He was masculine in the movie. He was doing a lot of funny stuff, but he was masculine. He came to the crib like, yo, you soft. Like, you gonna marry my daughter or I'm gonna come back and kill you. Yeah. That's what he told him. So, or the father even say, he said, you'll be dead in a week.
Because, you know, my whole thing is like, yo, you know, y'all have the luxury and the benefit of doing all these things, but it's like y'all taking advantage of it by not holding structure. And then that's killing us. And then you're trying to hold expectations for these men out here. That's why you got some men who weak in the mind and they taking penitentiary chances for a woman.
But it ain't like it used to be. I can understand. It's a different day, man. You understand that?
Yeah, I agree with what you did. You know what I'm saying? That's a slippery slope with that you know, women's empowerment and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like I'm not with women, you know what I'm saying, you know, having authority and run business and stuff like that, but you know what I mean, like when brothers get marginalized, like how they intentionally waged war on black men, you know what I'm saying, and you know, allow the black woman to kind of show cancer, it put the whole culture, the whole race in an imbalance to where now their mindset like, we don't need you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you done become indoctrinated with this Western mentality. You know what I mean?
And I think the men, the conversation, the men that we are, say, okay, you don't need us, do your thing.
And that's exactly what's going on.
Do your thing.
I was looking at a video this morning with this chick that wrote this book. I forget the name of her book, but she had 5 personalities of women why they can't get with men. And she named them as Bitter Barbara, Independent Eileen, Loose Lucy, Amanda Diane or something like that. And the other one was, she had a name for the religious chick. They can't get no man because she's in the church.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you got that Independent Eileen, I can do everything. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga gonna be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to be with no chick that don't want it. You know what I mean? And we can't help it. That we hardwired to be like that. We like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We want to need it.
That Christian chick act like she ain't never had no nuts on her neck. Don't they act like that, boy? You just ain't never do none of that, huh? Knock it off.
Yeah. That's the programming. That's why I said, man, it's dangerous, man. You know, that's just my opinion, and I'm not even politicking. You know, I just give my opinions and I just let it be. You know what I mean? Because things is what it is, but again, at the same time, man, you know, you also could curve things too, because it is what it is, and make it it is what it is. Because like I said again, you know, Indian woman, you know, from over there sends me a message and shit, you know, this is because of from my book, you know what I mean, sends a message about that. Oh yeah, congratulations to you, you know what I mean, but I don't care about no international, you know, day, you know what I mean? Like, yo, and at the same time, y'all need to be on some, where's it for these men, straight men day? You know, to make sure. Like, because at the same time, like you were saying, let them do their thing. You know, and at the same time, we like them, but we need y'all at the end of the day.
Yeah, but they don't.
You know, y'all making a simple situation complex just because of your programming.
But it's coming off as
shit crazy.
It's
man.
coming off as men saying, as they saying to us, stop crying. Y'all niggas so crying. Y'all crying. Stop bitching. That's how it's coming off. That's how the women are projecting. Like, y'all crying. You a man, shut up. What you worried about because we on?
They want to turn their head and act like this.
Right.
This shit ain't about the time. It ain't strategically a war against niggas out here.
Definitely ain't about default.
You feel me?
About design.
Yeah, like y'all just ain't position with y'all men because y'all sorry. Nah, that ain't the case.
And it don't end with y'all. Let's see how long you gonna maintain it.
And I'm gonna be honest with you still, even though niggas is still kind of getting the, you know what I'm saying, like, treated bad out here, the brothers is still, you know, the rich, like the richest black person still a man in this country.
Elevating and elevating.
You know what I mean? Like, you know.
You know,
I don't care. I ain't even trying to be on nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like,
the man holding standards. I read in the thread this morning, you know, Kevin Samuels, he got everybody fired up, tall brother that just be saying what he want to say. He got some good points.
About broad women?
Yeah, Kevin Samuels. Cat, you know, saying what he said. It's just interesting, man. Very interesting times with that situation. Very interesting.
I had to send a dude on my LinkedIn a message like yo, he that's, you know, the lady I told you about in your area. You know, the fire lady, whatever. You know what I mean? So, you know, and he has a habit of sending these messages. So I sent him a message. So this black lady who's actually a psychologist, had a school teaching and everything, she responded back to my reply like real positive, like, you know what I'm saying? I bet she was like, yo, it's a shame, you know, quick to celebrate these women like this, and society ain't celebrating and promoting these black men like this, how they doing these black women. I said, because after all, the black teenager, he the highest unemployed in America, so he need to see a role model working, doing something positive, like, you know what I mean, in a power position.
Hold on, I remember something. Check this out, and come back to what you said. In a power position. Dude said men can't even speak to each other no more. That's how emotional men are now. Dude said, I spoke to a man like, good morning, brother. Said the dude frowned his face up like I don't know you. Like, what do men become so emotional when another man speaking saying good morning to you?
He learned that from his mama.
I'm like, wow.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I just read that in the thread this morning. I'm like, that's crazy, yo.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He learned it from his mama. You know what I mean? Because as gentlemen, it's always a pleasure to see another man.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And nowadays, ain't no threat. It ain't like it's a threat like, yo, if I bring Dave to my tribe, I don't got to worry about him trying to steal my last piece of meat that's going to feed the family. Because back then, I wasn't letting you in because you wasn't a part of my tribe. I would recognize you if me and him was Sukupa, and you and him was Oya, we'll see each other. Hey.
That's it.
But if we gonna party, we gonna meet on our boundaries and
everybody was holding their own as men, right? Happy to see each other.
But you ain't coming to my house.
Thank you. And that was understood. Now you have folks. All right, bro, be safe out here, man.
What I'm saying, though, right?
Right, exactly. Now, but y'all can't come in, bro. I can't get nothing to eat. I can't sit around you and your wife and your kid. No. Why? You shouldn't even expect that.
That's the disconnect right there. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Gentleman thing would have taught you that from the beginning as a little kid. Like, go to your room, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here with me and your mother watching TV, whatever. Go to your room.
Like the Godfather.
Yeah. And you learn your place. Little kids now, he probably sitting there with his mama all night long, not knowing when to leave.
Chucky said, you can't even speak to another man without them getting emotional.
Right.
That's and I said, yo, that's the truth. And this morning in the gym when I was working out, and the dude, I was doing flies, so the dude came over and was like, you right here? And I got headphones on. I'm gesturing like I'm going flies. He stood there and looked. Then I'm like, caught myself quick, like, see this buggy. Then I was in my head like, niggas ain't never been beat up. And I was sitting talking to myself.
Yeah, you right about that.
Like, niggas ain't been beat up, they act so
right.
goofy. But then I said, how let this nigga get me off center? because of that. That's him acting emotional. Then look at me getting emotional with that. Yeah. If I tell you I'm using this, step off. But you want to stand there and watch me use it? What is that?
That's yeah, you absolutely right, boy. I said, man, I said people never really got beat up. I said because that's how we was taught partly common sense growing up where we were from.
Was real.
Yeah. Like, yo, oh, he hooked me in my face. Yo, because what you did, bro, you ain't supposed to just do this.
The threat was real.
Aaron, I'm telling you, this is what I'm talking about from 2nd, 3rd grade. You know, one of your friends might come tell you at lunchtime, nigga done punched him in the face in the classroom that morning. You know what I mean?
That threat gone now.
Who? Where he at? He big? He bigger than you? Oh, hell, yo, you gotta fight him.
You gotta fight him.
You feel me? Oh, where they from? Oh, they from Hyde Park Garden. Oh, well, so what? All right, let them know. Yeah, you feel me?
And if the mother was home, mother sent him outside, let him fight.
That's it.
I sure will let him come out, and you whoop his ass, James.
Thank you.
Like, wow.
Straight gentleman, but you learned from that point. Yo, look where it led us to, bruh. We know now. So that's what I'm like, yo, as you become a grown man, that follows you. You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, this go on top of what my parents taught me. So now outside the home, they not here. I gotta know how to survive out here. So you have to have some type of sense.
That's going. That threat is gone. That's the reason why a lot of this is going on.
Exactly my point. Little boys getting emotional, not knowing how to handle a situation, want to hurt another person, and this other person, he ain't have enough common sense to move to know how to be in these streets, and you done mess with the wrong person. Now you suffer the consequences.
I remember the guy, somebody said it in here last week when we was talking, the dude said, it's all these kids killing each other. He said they emotional.
Straight up. They
too emotional. Why could I get upset with you and then say I'm gonna pull out my gun? That's emotional. And and not when you get, a man's supposed to be rational.
Thank you. My bad, bro. I didn't mean it.
Rational, like damn, caught it quick.
Thank you.
But I was thinking, man, I stepped on your foot. They brand new J's, man, I would be upset too, but I truly apologize. Now if he go off and be like, but nigga, you stepping like, yo, you real emotional right now. Over a sneaker. And now we supposed to go there over a sneaker?
And I sit here and I'd be lying if I didn't admit to being caught on both sides of them coins. You feel me?
Yeah, because it's
some niggas will do it and don't apologize. Like they, for them to apologize, make them weak. And they know that, and they know that they did. You know what I'm saying?
Why? By what you said. You said because a lot of this shit is by design.
By design.
They got us going through this. By design. It ain't by, it's by design.
If a nigga ain't know he did it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, but you know that you did, and you trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just ain't gonna apologize.
Yeah, own up to it, bro. So shit could be squashed, keep it moving, rationalize things, you know what I mean? But like you said, the emotional thing, the pride behind it, like, come on, man. Like you living in sin already behind pride.
To it, what he just said, it's all by design. Why we get emotional and because if Shaka Zulu would have had it, Shaka Zulu would have been like, he'd have just looked at you with a spear in his hand like, you act funny, turned around and stabbed his own son. I killed my own son because he wasn't acting the way he's supposed to act, and then he would have got older. I ain't no telling which way he would have went. You heard stories like that?
And that's exactly what we're seeing.